just woken up in the city of Graz in Austria. I've got a very bad headache, I think. I think it's a dehydration headache. I don't know what, but I'm suffering from a headache for the last one day. I don't know whether it's the cold or the change in weather or whatever. But today is a really big day. I am very excited because today we are actually getting to experience the G-Wagon. This is the highlight of what I'm here for in Austria. Yesterday we went to the factory. I showed you the tour. We got into the factory, but just before getting into the factory we had to put our phones in this big dabba because we can't film anything. It's so private. But essentially that particular production line is the same one where every single G-Wagon around the world has come from. And they showed us the whole hand making process, the robots, the machines and everything. So it's really quite amazing. Today we are actually going to be able to film some of the content, but let me show you a bit of what's outside my window. To inform you, this is a little town in Austria called Graz, G-R-A-Z. Actually, it's not a town, it's a proper city because it's the second biggest city in Austria after Vienna. And this is the view from my room. Finally getting ready to go out for the G-Class experience. We're going to be headed for a nice curated dinner experience, but first, not without my nashtas. I've got banana chips in my bag. Then I've got my ring and my watch, and it's 8:15, so essentially I have just about 10 minutes to pack in everything. This is where we've just arrived right now, at the G-Class Experience Center here in Graz, and as you can see all the cars lined up here. It's essentially at this huge air base. This is the Graz airport, and one corner of this airport is the G-Class Experience Center. So now I'm going to walk around and see.
I said 100 crores lying in change.
Yeah, look at this. Karan, how does it feel? Hey, we are
Insane. It's a good morning with a capital G.
We are vlogger bros with the same device. I'm going to take you to show you some more. This is going to be pretty insane. Yeah, all these beautiful G-Wagons in different colors just parked lined up here. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, this is pretty insane. Let me just tell you this. Just come inside the G-Class Experience Center and this is what it's looking like. This is where the VIP customers come on in. And Pablo, thank you. This is the G-Class Amber Cube, which is the world's largest installation of synthetic resin. Here we are seeing this little unit for the manufacturer. So of course the bespoke offering by Mercedes-Benz, in case you don't want to just buy one off the shelf and you want to customize yours entirely. Look at all the options right down to the steering wheel, the leather, the seats, everything.
Light around it. If you want to have like a normal G-Wagon, spare one in the back, normal grill.
Let's walk to see. We are getting a nice briefing from the instructor, the chief instructor right now.
That is now going not 60% from the drive to the back and 40 to the front. That would be normal. Moving through, but that one will grip and 25% will move us out. Getting off the brake, lock jumps in.
What are we doing now?
We're now going for a convoy ride.
Okay.
To see the whole ground, that you know for your head already what's going to happen the whole day.
Okay.
But this is just for having a look now. I will now show you the nicest and most special cars we're having on the ground right now. I think we should start with one of the craziest ones. Have a look over here, 6x6. Follow me for a moment. Maganite Grey Magno is the color. You see the carbon fiber on the sides. And the most special thing about that car, we have 3 axles. So in total 6 tires. And sometimes also on the pickup side, you have a 7th tire on the back. The thing is, 30% of the drive on the front axle, 40% of the drive on the middle axle, and again 30% on the last axle. Let's have a short sound check on it.
And because you love seeing a lot of these luxury details from me, I'm going to show you something really special, a limited edition. This is, I'm just going to flip the camera around. This is the Mercedes Maybach Landaulet. Only 99 pieces of this beautiful limited edition were made. It's got a V12 bi-turbo engine and it is of course a convertible. I am going to get in and show you. Wondering what the price is of this one? It's upwards of 12 crores. It was sold for 12 crores back then, and now because it's not available anymore, very, very expensive resale value. Let's get in. You're going to see how the step comes down because it's so high, and I'm going to get in. This is what it's looking like inside. All the comforts of a Maybach. Wow. Including that center console for the tray table and everything. I'm going to get in. This is how it looks like when I'm sitting inside. Open to the sky. Privacy guard between the passenger cabin and the driver. It feels really good to be sitting in, once again, this piece of history. So now we are testing out the electric versions of the G-Class, and we are going to go up that. We're going to do like those steep mounts, those up slopes and down slopes, which are almost, I don't know how many degrees. This is what I did just now. But I've come out of the car from there, parked my car there, and I'm showing you what the other guys are doing. Essentially coming down this big rocky slope, and it's really fun to let the car do its own thing. Essentially, when you're driving, you don't put your leg on the brake accelerator. It all does it all by itself. So all you need to do is control the steering wheel, but your legs are off any pedal. This is how beautifully these machines are built. We just did the 0 to 100 sprint, 4.5 seconds, that's the claimed timing. Okay, what are we doing now?
Slalom.
Now we are doing the slalom.
The typical questions, usually we do not recommend, or it's not allowed to do it on the asphalt. We usually get the question, of course it works on the asphalt, there is just enough power in the motors, no problem at all. Of course, here you will notice the most important thing to do a G-turn because of trying to keep the car in one place. To give credit to Abhinav because he's realized that this device, this vlogging device, is completely new in my hands and has instantly identified that I can't use it. I actually have a friend who is, you know my friend Sherry, in Bombay, Sherry Shroff. Yes.
Yeah, so she is the one who recommended this. She linked it and sent it to me, and I have to meet her next week for lunch because she's giving me a full tutorial on it. Anyway, forget all that. We are now in the next part of this drive experience, and we are now, I'm assuming, driving through some forest for some off-roading rocky experience. First, tell everyone what are the settings we've already put.
So we've got on differential mode 1 and on low range, and here we are on this beautiful trail.
Now we are doing the axle twist.
It's right. Hey man, this is a nice place to hang out, no?
Let's do it. Let's hang out here on this Teda. Water wading.
Ooh, this will be fun.
This is gonna be fun. Okay, need to stop. We're wading through the water now.
Guys, we are in water, literally. I mean, check this out. That is crazy.
We just did the water wading activity. Obviously, I couldn't show you while I was driving. So
that's where we were. Now Abhinav has swapped, he's driving, but I'm gonna get a clip from the outside so I can show you what it's looking like. Avik, do your line! How did it feel?
It was in a deep and wet
Zone.
environment, but I came out rather dry.
It does just move so smoothly, no?
It is damn smooth. So I'm quite surprised as to how it's not able to suck
It's
in
so
the water.
watertight.
It's damn watertight.
Right down to the spare tire also. The half the spare tire was, 1/3 of it was covered, was below the water line. So we are now doing the launch control and the hard braking. That's where you go. Driving all the way to there. When you see the cone, step on it to brake. Are we seriously going up this? Crazy.
Which is the maximum that you can do in the G-Class.
100% incline.
That means 45 degrees.
45 degrees. Wow. O'clock in the evening. We've been at it since like 10 in the morning and literally non-stop.
And it doesn't feel like we've been at it so many hours. No, the time has just flown by. It's like flown.
It's flown, and it's not every day that you can boast of being around like these multi-crore worth portfolio of.
More than that, I don't think every day you can boast of having a track like this to experience the limits of these cars on.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone up 80%, 100% inclines, come down 70%, 80%. We've gone through the steepest of articulation. I don't know. We've just done it all
Let's walk
today.
towards that. So let's show everyone that whole line of cars. Come
Pretty
on.
insane.
I want you to tell me, if you had to buy a G-Wagon, which color would you buy?
I would buy that vintage blue, which is not here.
No,
That's the
from here.
From here? That deeper midnight blue.
Yeah, even I love
Actually,
the
I've
midnight.
been driving around that camel color one all day, and I think that's been really cool because it kind of went with what I was wearing. So
And what was your favorite part about like the experiences today? Like,
I think
I think water wading for me was very special.
it was all very special. I felt very happy when I did everything, and then these guys took us for a ride, and I felt like, what the hell? How were we driving all day? The way they went up and down these things, like it was like one roller coaster. That was, I think, the highlight of the day.
But still, tell me, what was your...
The highlight was being on that roller coaster
No, but
ride
from
with
the
them.
one where you were driving,
From the ones where I was driving, I love doing these steep inclines.
the steep inclines, it could...
And just trusting the car. Just learning to let go and trust.
I
that
think
the car
like I said this earlier in the video, trusting the car, because this is a fantastic piece of machinery engineering, and then when your feet are off the pedals and it's just performing.
doing everything for you. I think even in the off-road, that was just it. You just had to trust that the car would crawl, not press the accelerator, throttle, anything, and then you just went through all the articulation just so smoothly.
I've shown this to you before, but we get back to the Maybach.
Yeah. See, for you people, what you must know is this car was made for Rian George because he likes to sit there like the Queen and wave at the world, which you have seen before on social media. But don't you think this car is apt for just that for him?
It's fantastic because it is named after the Landaulet, which is the royal carriage.
But what I think is that you need to buy one, Rian, so you can go
But
around Bandra doing...
there were only 99 pieces of this and they cost 12 crores each.
So you
At
can do this in Bandra. On Pali Hill to everyone.
Guys, also fun fact, this limited edition Landaulet, Landaulet, the word means royal carriage. So essentially this, where you are sitting, is like the royal carriage
I am
from...
feeling like royalty.
And, you know, fun fact, if you need to be chauffeured around, or you're on a safari, or you're off-roading and you don't feel like driving, you can off-road like this. If you want to have some champagne while off-roading, there's a tray table. Remember our viral video?
Yeah. The tray table I took out today and checked it out properly.
For the...
But can you imagine coming down the 100-degree incline with your glass of champagne?
You will go
Champagne
straight
will
in.
spill out.
You will fall into the driver's cabin, but there's a privacy guard here.
Ah, there's a bee! Ah, oh, ah.
Okay, now come, get off. This is the coolest team on earth that has given us the most dream come true experience today. Thank you so much for everything, guys. Say hi to everyone in India.
Hello, India.
Yeah.
Hi.
Thanks for everything. It was really amazing the way you guys conducted it and curated it. It really enjoyed it so much.
Thank you for being our guest.
Yeah. So at the end of the experience, the G-Class Experience Center, they've given me a certificate which says, certificate for successfully participating in the G-Class experience. You are now officially G-proved, and this is my little souvenir that I've got here. G-proved. Oh wow, this is really beautiful. It's really a special moment. If you have enjoyed watching this vlog, don't forget to tell me in the comments what was your favorite part, because I am going to be posting lots of fun videos on cars and all my travels, lifestyle, fashion, aviation, everything. So hit the subscribe button. In the meanwhile, this is the view that I'm leaving you with in the most epic video ever.